Hello, my wonderful English learners. Welcome to the Daily English Lab podcast. I'm absolutely thrilled to have you join me today. Whether you're tuning in while walking, driving, cooking, or simply relaxing, I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude for being here. Your presence truly means a lot to me, and I'm eager to assist you on your journey to mastering English. In today's episode, we're diving into a topic that many English learners find challenging: understanding native speakers. I completely understand how tough it can be, especially when native speakers talk rapidly, use slang, or employ expressions that can be quite perplexing. You might find yourself asking, why is it so hard for me to grasp what English speakers are saying? Or, how can I keep up with their conversations? But rest assured, you are not alone in feeling this way. Many learners share these experiences. The good news is that you can absolutely enhance your skills in comprehending native speakers. Together, we'll explore this step by step, breaking everything down and sharing effective strategies that will boost your confidence in your English listening abilities. Let's kick things off by examining why understanding native speakers can feel so daunting. You might assume that having a solid grasp of vocabulary and grammar is sufficient, but there's more to it. Comprehending spoken English, especially from native speakers, comes with its own unique challenges such as speed, accents, slang, and connected speech. If these terms sound a bit overwhelming right now, don't worry. We'll clarify them all. Have you ever been in a conversation with a native English speaker and felt completely lost? Perhaps you caught a few words here and there, but the rest seemed like a blur. This is a common experience for English learners, and it occurs for several reasons. Firstly, native speakers often converse at a rapid pace, and they don't always articulate words clearly. They may blend words together, drop sounds, or use contractions like I'm instead of I am. For example, when they say gonna instead of going to, or wanna instead of want to, it can differ significantly from the more formal language you've learned in textbooks. Secondly, accents and dialects can complicate matters. English is spoken globally, and every region has its distinct way of communicating. Whether it's an American accent, a British accent, an Australian accent, or any other, each has its unique sounds and rhythm. If you're listening to someone with an accent unfamiliar to you, it might feel like they're speaking a completely different language, even though it's still English. Another hurdle is the use of slang and informal language in everyday conversations. Slang words and phrases are prevalent but are often not taught in traditional English classes. For instance, if someone greets you with, "What's up?" they aren't inquiring about your day. They're simply saying, "Hello," or "How are you?" Understanding these casual expressions is crucial for keeping up with native speakers. Finally, let's talk about connected speech, where words are pronounced so closely together that they become difficult to distinguish. For example, when a native speaker says, "I'm going to go," it may sound like "I'm gonna go." This can make listening to fast speech particularly challenging if you're not familiar with it. But don't worry. All of these challenges are completely normal. Even native speakers don't always communicate perfectly. With practice, you will improve your understanding. Now, let's move on to some practical tips and techniques that can help you enhance your listening skills. Tip 1. Listen to authentic conversations. One of the most effective ways to get better at understanding native speakers is to immerse yourself in real conversations. This means listening to people speaking naturally rather than just slow or scripted recordings. Why? Because native speakers don't converse like textbook examples. They often speak rapidly, use slang, and merge words in ways that may seem unfamiliar to you. Start by listening to podcasts or YouTube videos in English on topics that pique your interest. Whether it's sports, cooking, or travel, The more you expose yourself to natural conversations, the better you'll become at understanding native speakers. Tip 2. Focus on accents. As mentioned earlier, there are many English accents, each with its unique pronunciation and cadence. To improve your comprehension, practice with specific accents, especially if you know you'll be interacting with speakers from a particular region. Watch TV shows or movies featuring characters from that area, or listen to podcasts with speakers from that region. The more you immerse yourself in a specific accent, the easier it will be to understand it. Tip 3. Identify keywords. When native speakers talk quickly, don't stress if you miss a few words. Focus on the key words in a sentence that carry the main meaning. Native speakers often omit smaller words like is, are, or the, which, while important for grammar, may not always affect the overall understanding of a conversation. Instead, concentrate on the nouns, verbs, and adjectives that convey the core message. Tip 4. Utilize subtitles. While watching movies, TV shows, or YouTube videos, consider using subtitles. This allows you to read the words as you hear them, helping you connect spoken language with written text. If you're initially struggling, start with subtitles in your native language and then switch to English subtitles as you grow more comfortable. Eventually, challenge yourself by watching without any subtitles. Tip 5. Break speech into chunks. Listening to native speakers can be overwhelming due to their long sentences. However, they often break their speech into smaller chunks. To improve your comprehension, practice identifying natural pauses in sentences. For instance, in the sentence, "I went to the store and then I saw my friend and we decided to grab some coffee," notice the distinct phrases that can help you process the information more easily. Tip 6. Try shadowing. Shadowing is a technique where you listen to a native speaker and immediately repeat what they say, mimicking their speed and pronunciation. This not only trains your listening skills, but also enhances your speaking abilities. Choose a short video or audio clip. Listen to a sentence, then pause and repeat. This exercise will help you become more familiar with the rhythm and intonation of native speakers. Tip 7. Embrace different accents. Don't shy away from accents you find difficult to understand. By exposing yourself to various English accents, you'll train your brain to decipher different speaking styles. Listen to British, American, Australian, and other accents by watching films or shows from those regions. Tip 8. Slow down the audio. If you're struggling to keep pace with native speakers, consider slowing down the audio. Many platforms allow you to adjust the playback speed. Start with a slower setting to catch more words and gradually increase the speed as you build confidence. Tip 9. Ask for clarification. It's perfectly okay to ask for clarification if you don't understand something. Most native speakers are happy to repeat or rephrase their words. Phrases like, "Could you say that again?" or "I didn't catch that. Could you clarify?" are great ways to seek help. Tip 10. Use context clues. When listening, pay attention to the context, topic, and even the speaker's gestures. These can provide valuable hints about the meaning of words or phrases you may not understand. For instance, if someone says, "I'm going to grab a bite," context clues suggest they are talking about eating. Tip 11. Be patient with yourself. Language learning is a journey. It's essential to be kind and patient with yourself as you work to understand native speakers. Fluency takes time, And every time you listen, you're making progress, even if it doesn't feel that way right now. Tip 12. Engage in listening comprehension exercises. For a structured approach, look for listening comprehension exercises online. Many resources offer recordings followed by questions to test your understanding, which can be incredibly beneficial in honing your skills. Tip 13. Expand your vocabulary. The more words you know, the easier it will be to follow conversations. Make it a habit to learn new vocabulary daily and focus on words used in everyday situations. Tip 14. Familiarize yourself with idiomatic expressions. Native speakers frequently use idioms, phrases whose meanings aren't directly tied to the words themselves. Learning common idioms will help you navigate casual conversations more easily. Tip 15. Practice active listening. Engage fully while listening. This means not just hearing the words, but also paying attention to the speaker's tone and body language. Try paraphrasing what you hear to ensure you understand the message. Tip 16. Join conversation groups. Participating in conversation. Groups is an excellent way to practice both listening and speaking skills. These groups provide a supportive environment to engage in real-world conversations. Tip 17. Focus on stress and intonation. The emphasis placed on certain words can change the meaning of a sentence. By listening carefully to how native speakers stress words, you'll gain a better understanding of their messages. Tip 18. Use transcripts. Many audio resources provide transcripts. Use these to follow along while listening, helping you connect spoken and written words. Tip 19. Recognize fillers. Native speakers often use filler words like and you know. Learning to recognize these will help you focus on the core message rather than getting distracted by them.